I am the top salesman at this luxury car dealership. I have built my career on never saying no to a client. But today, I am blocking a regular customer from getting his free maintenance. My coworker's jaw dropped in shock. Are you out of your mind, Landon? That guy bought the only $400,000 top trim G900 in the shop. I nodded calmly. I know. He is exactly the one I am blocking. The client was so pissed his hands were shaking as he pulled out his phone to file a complaint. My manager, Mr. Henderson, came rushing over to play peacemaker. Xander, please, calm down. He is just a rookie who doesn't know any better. Henderson tried to push past me. Come inside. I will personally handle your service. I took a step to the side, firmly blocking the entrance again. No, if you let him in, I quit right now. Xander Vance's face turned a deep shade of purple. I just came for my free scheduled maintenance, he screamed. What the hell is your problem? I looked him dead in the eye, my voice cold as ice. My problem is you. The moment the words left my mouth, Xander completely lost it. He slammed his car keys onto the pavement with a loud metallic crack. Is this how you train your staff? I spent $500,000 here. He turned to the other customers in the showroom, his voice booming. People looking at cars stopped and stared. A few clients who were mid-signing their contracts put their pens down. What's going on? Why is there a fight? I heard the guy bought their most expensive SUV and they won't let him in for a checkup. Xander saw the crowd gathering and started playing the victim. Look at this guy. I just bought a top-tier G900 and this prick is banning me from the service bay. $400,000. Do you hear me? The crowd began to murmur in disapproval. They won't even service a car that expensive? This place is a joke. I was going to buy a truck today, but forget it. I'm not dealing with this attitude. A few guys tossed their brochures back on the tables and walked out the door. Mr. Henderson's face went pale as he realized he was losing business. He shoved me aside and tried to grab Xander's arm to pull him in. Mr. Vance, I am so sorry. Please, ignore him. He's an idiot. I'll fire him personally for this. But I moved faster, stepping right back into their path. No, he is not setting foot inside. Are you fucking insane? Xander roared. He ripped his arm away from the manager and got right in my face. Do you even know who I am? Do you know how much I've spent in this shop? His spit hit my cheek, but I didn't flinch. I know exactly who you are. You bought the G900, full cash, on the 15th of last month. Then get the hell out of my way. It's a free maintenance. It's in the damn contract. Xander didn't want to talk anymore. He tried to bull his way past me into the lobby. I reached out and shoved my hand against his chest. The force sent him stumbling back 2 steps, nearly falling on his ass. The entire showroom went silent. Everyone was frozen in shock. A salesman just laid hands on a VIP client. Henderson looked like he was about to have a heart attack. Xander steadied himself, his eyes burning with pure rage. You actually touched me? I ignored him and pulled my phone out of my pocket. I hit a speed dial for the local precinct. Engine failure. Protocol 1, I said. The line was silent for exactly 1 second. Then, a deep professional voice responded. Copy that. Don't move. 3 minutes. I hung up. Xander was still recording me, shouting at his phone camera about lawsuits. The crowd was whispering, but I noticed something else. Mr. Henderson had stopped screaming at me. His pupils shrunk as he stared at me in disbelief. Landon, what did you just say? Engine failure was the highest level emergency code in our dealership. It was the code we were taught to use only if a crime was in progress. It meant every single transaction had to stop immediately. Henderson's voice trembled. Are you sure about this? I nodded once, and he stood his ground beside me. A few seconds later, sirens began to wail from every direction. Xander's arrogant expression flickered for a moment. You called the cops? Because I wanted an oil change? He threw his hands up, looking at the crowd for support. You all see this? I'm Xander Vance. I spent a fortune here. This psycho blocks me, hits me, and now calls the police. What law did I break? Being too rich?